Miss Sheela visited a store near her house and found that the glass jars are arranged one above the other in a specific pattern. On the top layer, there are 3 jars. In the next layer, there are 6 jars. In the third layer from the top, there are 9 jars. And so on till the eighth layer. On the basis of the above situation, answer the following questions. Write an AP whose terms represent the number of jars in different layers starting from the top. Also, find the common difference. Is it possible to arrange 34 jars in a layer if this pattern is continued? Justify your answer. And finally, if there are n number of rows in a layer, then find the expression for finding the total number of jars in terms of n and hence find S8. Or the shopkeeper added 3 jars in each layer. How many jars are there in the fifth layer from the top? So this was the question. Now let's see the solution. On the top layer there are 3 jars. That means A is 3. In the next layer there are 6 jars. In the third layer from the top there are 9 jars. So common difference would be 9 minus 6 equal to 6 minus 3 equal to 3. And so on till the 8th layer. So n is 8. Now, first, write an AP whose terms represent the number of jars in different layers starting from the top and also find the common difference. So AP would be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. And the common difference as we found out is 3. Now the next part is it possible to arrange 34 jars in a layer if this pattern is continued, and justify your answer as well. So we know that an is a plus n minus 1 times t. Substituting the values of a and d, we get 34 is equal to 3 plus n minus 1 times 3. That is, n is 34 upon 3, which is not an integer. That means it is not possible to have 34 jars in a layer if the given pattern is continued. Next part is, if there are n number of rows in a layer, then find the expression for finding the total number of jars in terms of n. Now Sn is n by 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 times t. Substituting the values of a and d, we get Sn equal to n by 2 times 3 plus n minus 1 times 3. Thus Sn is equal to 3n by 2 times n plus 1. For finding S8, we substitute n as 8 and we get S8 as 108. Let's see the OR part of this question now. The shopkeeper added 3 jars in each layer. So now AP is 6, 9, 12 and so on. So A is 6, common difference again is 3. An is a plus n minus 1 times t, thus A5 is